Yeah. So in today's day and age, the issue is that girls are a lot more selective now than they ever were because women make their own money. Feminism has kind of come in and women are strong and independent. And they have this narrative that Beyonce's kind of fed them where they're not settling, right? Strong and independent. What do I need you for? You better come in and bring some of my life. And what's happened is a lot of guys are ostracized in the dating game now because a lot of guys, quite frankly, just don't measure up for a lot of girls. Yeah. And a lot of girls have basically an overinflated sense of self-worth. You can attribute this to dating apps, you can attribute this to Instagram, you can attribute this to the internet, TikTok, etc. All of this has kind of come in and made women feel in general that they deserve the most and they deserve a top tier guy because they might have dated a top tier guy. Maybe they had sex with a top tier guy. Maybe they hung out with one. Maybe they got invited to a boat party. Maybe they met a celebrity here. So women nowadays have access to the highest levels of men. So a guy that was average, 5'8", 5'9", making $50K per year, might have been able to find a girlfriend or a wife 10, 15 years ago. But nowadays, it's a lot harder for the average guy. And this has been shown in the studies, right? 1 in 3 men hasn't had sex in a year or is a virgin. Between 18 and 30. Women swipe right only about 5% of the men on Tinder. Guys are really suffering when it comes to dealing with the opposite gender. Women, on the other hand, you know, it's great for them because, you know, with the internet, social media, etc., they're able to have access to men that they would have never had before.
So being in the dating pool right now, I don't really experience that. I think a lot of girls, like, you can say, of course, that there is like this movement right now where it's like, you know, you deserve the most. You're like you're the best or whatever. To women, I see that just scrolling on the feed and everything. Yeah. But I will also say there's a ton of stuff that's put out there on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of that stuff that kind of shuts down women as well. For example, like an extremely attractive girl posting selfies on her Instagram and then girls comparing themselves to this woman, you know, like feeling poorly about themselves.
That does happen, but still, think about all the girls on Instagram, right? For example, let's say a girl in Idaho. She's maybe like a smooth 7 or 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. And like, she's legit like an average girl. However, let's say, for example, she gets a DM from like Drake or Trey Songz, you know, fly to California, I'll fly you out. That one experience transfers everything. So my thing is
but I don't think that really happens that often.
So you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised, brother.
You'd be surprised.
Especially in LA, bro. You get girls going every single day. Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Dude, girls in major cities have more opportunities than ever before. Like the internet has changed the game. I talk about this in my book, Why Women Deserve Less, by the way.
There you go.
But in general, like girls in big cities have more opportunities than ever before. And the thing is that they don't really have to prove themselves anymore. Like if they're hot, they have an Instagram profile, etc. Guys that are elite are going to hit them up and say, yo, let's hang out. And let's go into like a dream scenario, right? Let's say you turn 18, right? And all of a sudden, girls are offering to fly you out to California to hook up with them. You're getting offered to go on boats. You're getting offered to get your bills paid. You're getting offered to go on extravagant dates at Salt Bay's restaurant. And you haven't done anything in life. You just graduated high school.
Exists.
What kind of person would that make you? You would feel entitled. You would think you're better than the opposite gender. You would think that you're special. You would think that you deserve all this just because you exist. And that is a lot of modern day women. Is it all? No. But a lot of them do have that mindset.
Isn't that just the market value that people place on looks at this point? To me, that just seems like that's existed since the beginning of time.
Yeah, but with social media and the internet, it's amplified it to another degree because it used to be a girl had to step outside to be able to get that attention and validation. Now she doesn't have to leave the comfort of her own home. Yeah. She's able to effectively scale her dating options.
The same could be true about a guy. A guy could build his entire career without ever setting foot out of the house, could make a ton of money.
But the difference is
being in his half-converted garage.
But here's the thing. Big difference. Men have to earn their value. Women are given their value. So as a man, even if you become successful and make money, you're still gonna have to go out there, talk to the girl, court the girl, not stink, not be a weirdo, not stutter over your words, still display some semblance of confidence, still display some kind of competence. So for men, you have to earn your ability to date the opposite gender versus women don't.
I don't know about that. I think if you're honestly just an attractive dude who's fit, it's the exact same thing as an attractive girl that's fit. It's the exact like.
Really?
No.
Yes.
You know what? Let's do an experiment. Yeah. Go on Tinder, right? Make your profile. You're attractive. You're fit, right? Yeah. Let's do it with a girl that's fat, not as attractive. I guarantee you, she'll get way more likes than you.
But I will also say, guys' libido is way higher. So if guys are swiping on Tinder, like they'll
swipe on anything.
Yeah, exactly, anything.
But that's the
but that doesn't change.
Girls won't swipe on you.
Girls are very selective because everyone they'll swipe on, they match. Yeah, pretty much.
Literally, bro.
And they did a study on this. They took a guy, right, that was like top tier looks, in shape, etc., model type looks, made a Tinder profile for him. Then they took a girl that was morbidly obese, like 300 pounds, not attractive at all, made a profile for her. She had almost 500 matches. The guy only had a little over 100 in a 24-hour period in a major city. So that tells you right there and then that for men, even if you're a top tier guy, top tier men don't get the same amount of options as below average women.
And you gotta hope they show up for the date, that they even like you, because bro, all that comes into play. Because once again, you might be a cool guy to her, but you might turn off by how you speak, how you are, and that's factors you gotta include as well.
Here's the difference between men and women when it comes to dating. When a guy goes on a date with a girl, he's looking for a reason to qualify her. You know what? She's kind of fat, but she's nice. You know what? I don't like her hair, but you know what? She seems really cool. Or I like her shoes. Like guys go on a date looking for a reason to qualify the girl, right? When girls go on dates or when girls talk to men, they're looking for a reason to disqualify you. And it could be the smallest thing. Oh, his shoes don't match. Oh, I don't like his belt. Oh, he sounds kind of weird. Like girls are looking to disqualify men because they have so many options versus men don't have as many options. So they're looking to qualify any girl.